right? Everything should be okay right now. But I hope everything is live everywhere. Sorry. If you're watching this after the stream is over, feel free to skip ahead about 3 minutes or so. We are setting some things up over on Twitch, as well as sending a message in the Discord, which you can join through the links down below. I'm just gonna go to my PC and actually, you know, send a message. So you probably will... Oh, I will be off screen. But hopefully that wouldn't be too much of a bother for you. But yeah, today we're going to make some brownies, and then I want to finish GRIS. Since, well, I think there's not that much left of GRIS. Yo, lizard doggo lover here, let's go! I'm sorry, I'm off screen. I'm off screen, hello! I'm just gonna send a message in the Discord real quick before we start for real. Baking, then GRIS, let's go! Oh shit. Because I didn't really prepare this beforehand, because I'm actually kind of dumb. But I hope you're doing well! Let's see here, there we go. What am I doing? I'm going to be baking some brownies, and then we are playing GRIS, a indie game, which is very beautiful, colorful, very simple, but very, very, like, atmospheric, if that makes sense. Alright, cool. There you go. Whee! Now then, I think I can join you now. Hello, how's it going? Jesus Christ. I'm just gonna... I just moved the chat closer to myself so I can actually see what's going on. Also, tell me if the music is like way too loud or something, because I hope it's not, but it could be, because I can't really like check that at the same time, if that makes sense. But yeah, we're going to make some brownies, very basic. And my goal is to make brownies that are also low in sugar, but like high in protein, which is like something that I'm like doing currently. I don't know why I'm doing it, but I'm doing it. So there you are. Am I alone? Yes, I am alone. Yeah, I mean, I live in an apartment, so yes, I am alone in here, yes. Or can you hear someone knock? Or what's up? Okay, so, I guess since you're here, let's just start, you know? My plan is to just use some butter and then melt it first, because that's a good idea, I think. And then after that we put the cocoa in the butter, and then you'll see what happens. You'll see what happens. Don't worry about it. I have this table here, but I'm actually gonna have to melt it over there on the stove. But the goal is, I don't know how y'all measure butter. Here in Sweden, on the packets of butter, we have like these tiny measurements. So all of those lines basically indicate like a certain amount of butter, right? So we use grams, and I'm thinking about 150 grams of butter for like the brownie base. So like, not even like about half of this that's left, I think, is probably a good amount. And then obviously, since I'm gonna have to melt it, because apparently that's a good thing to do. You know, I'm not really a baker. I hate following recipes, generally. So I tend to be a very bad baker. But I like to, you know, experiment. Big glob. Yeah, I haven't really made brownies in a long time, and honestly, that is a lot of butter. Yeah, that is a lot of butter. But I think the goal is to melt it first, And if you want to, you can brown it by like letting it be on the stove for a bit longer. I'm just gonna melt it so it's actually like just normal melted butter. And then I think it's pour all of your liquids. So like I have some eggs that I need to put in. I'm gonna put a little bit of milk and then the cacao powder as well. And then after that, you put all of your dry ingredients. So I have some flour and sugars that I'm just gonna put in. Mix that together. Maybe some like baking powder as well can be good. I don't know. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. But here I have the final bowl that we will mix everything in. And Jesus. This is the pan. Japan. No. It's a very like it's a deep dish, basically. I think it might be too big for what I'm making here. I don't have like. I feel like this is like a lasagna thing, and I'm not making a lasagna of brownie. But maybe it's gonna work, I don't know. Let's see here. Oh yeah. I'll be using almond flour instead of like normal flour. Mainly because it's higher in protein. I checked before, and like regular flour is like 70% carbohydrates and then like nothing else. While this is about 20% protein and then only about 10% carbohydrates. So this is like for the gains, you know, big muscles, which apparently is healthier or something. I don't, dude. I'm not smart enough for this, but. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try my best to be healthy. So I'm putting this here. Boom. And then I have this, which is like it's sugar, but it's a bit like it's less sweet, if that makes sense. It's like or rather, it's not sugar. It's like a sugar substitute, which. For some reason also is supposed to be healthier than regular sugar, but still sweet. I don't know, I'm just healthy wealthy, let's go. That's me, and right now, in middle of summer heat, let's go. I mean, I could just have like, eaten a piece of ice cream and have been done with it, but you know, here we are. So the butter is like melting. I'm just chopping it up, stirring it a bit to make sure it's, you know, not burning in the bottom, but it should be fine soon. Make lasagna next time here. That would actually be really fun. I've been thinking about doing something like that. I have done like spaghetti lasagna, which is crazy, but it's actually really good. It's essentially just a lasagna, but instead of putting like those plates, lasagna plates, you just put spaghetti instead, and that actually works really well. I don't know why it works, but it works. Kinda cool. But yeah, I would love to make a lasagna. It's also great like student food or whatever. It makes so much food for relatively cheap, so I would love to do that. I would love to do more cooking streams. Maybe I should do like a cooking stream every week or something. That would be really cool. I think that's a good idea. It's just, it takes like this entire setup is crazy because I have to like turn my monitors, turn my camera, turn on the lights, fix the table. There's a lot of shit that I need to do, but it's kind of fun, isn't it? All right. So the butter isn't all melted yet. I can't show you because then it will actually pour on the floor. Maybe if I do this. Okay. You could just barely see that maybe, I don't know. But yeah, it's basically all melted. But I don't want it to be too hot because, you know, then if I put the eggs in super hot butter, it's going to cook the eggs. which I don't want, obviously, because I don't want fucking an omelette inside of my brownies. So I'm just gonna stir this together and then let it cool for a little bit. I should probably put the old butter into the, or the old butter, but the non-melted butter into my fridge again. Milk. And 2 eggs. Oh yeah, salt. I need salt. Wait a minute. I'm gonna bring some salt. Salt just kind of helps, you know, enhance flavors in general. So yeah. Salt in brownies. Yeah, I mean, basically, whenever you bake anything, you just put a tiny bit of salt. Because salt and sweet, when they mix, it enhances the sweet flavors. It's like a chemical reaction inside your mouth. It's pretty cool, actually. So if you bake, put salt in your bakery. Sweet. Pastries. Is that what you call it? Whatever. Whenever you make something sweet, put just a little bit of salt. Not a lot, but like a pinch. And then it's gonna taste better. I promise you. Let's see. I'm also bringing a little bit of vanilla and a little bit of baking powder. You just put a little bit of this to like deepen the flavor. It's also one of those things. Cacao. And I have some of this like old baking chocolate, dark baking chocolate, which I think I want to put onto the top afterwards. Like, not afterwards, but like, right before I stick it into the oven. I want to put some of this like sprinkled on top, I think. Because I think that's going to make it like gooey and everything afterwards. I don't know. I'm just speculating. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing, actually. So don't trust me. So the butter is like fingertip hot, so it's still warm, but it's not as hot as it was when I boiled it. But I was about to say when I melted it. So now I can actually pour it in here. Drip out as much as possible. It already starts to smell like baking. I fucking love this. I'll also start preheating the oven. I keep forgetting that. I never preheat my oven for anything. So I'm gonna start it right now. I'm putting it at like a medium-high heat, I think. And then just a bit of cacao in. I want quite a deep, rich cacao flavor, so I can put quite a bit in, I think. Stir it up. I don't know, I saw someone else do it like this. They were like, oh, if you put the cacao in first, it's gonna get like a gooier end result than if you put it at the end. I'm not sure if that's true, but can't harm to try it, right? And then, like I said, we put all of the liquids first, so a bit of milk. 1 cup, 2 cups. What? Like I said, I have no idea what I'm actually doing. I'm just guessing, kinda. 2 eggs. No shell, no shell. Let's go. I'm gonna mix this together before I add the second egg, I think. What's a little about the girls' game that you talked about? What is it? Oh, the GRIS game. So GRIS is basically... Oh! Milk's in the way. It's basically a like puzzle game where you play through a world that used to be full of colors, but something happened and all of the colors disappeared. And now you alone have to like explore the world and bring back the colors. It's pretty cool. And it's like it's very visually stunning. And you know, it's kind of like a platform puzzle thing where you get some like new abilities, like now I can float, I can interact with the world around me to be like sent up into the air super high. We can like dive, swim underwater. And I just got a new ability right before I ended the last stream, where we can like sing for like the wildlife, like birds or flowers, and those will like give me more power-ups basically, which is really cool. Alright, let's mix in the second egg. I think this should be it then. I'm not sure. I think that's all for the wet ingredients. I think if you had like vanilla, like extract, you could have it. It is paid. It is a paid game. You have to buy it, but I think you can get it quite cheap when it's on sale. And it's one of those games where I like. I'm not sure if I necessarily recommend playing it, but like buying it is worth it because it's very, very beautiful. There's a lot of moments where you can like, oh, if I screenshot this, I can add it as my like phone background or like my wallpaper on my PC or whatever. So if you like a very like visually stunning games, I would recommend it. All right, now it looks something like this. Oh wait, I'm far away. Now it's like obviously dark chocolate looking ass. I don't know. I probably don't want to taste this because this is mainly like butter and egg, but I'm gonna need more cacao. Yeah. There you go. That's probably good enough. Oh yeah, and I guess now I can also start adding like all of the flowers and everything as well, because we're getting there. So this is just a tiny bit that I had left. I did try to bake cookies with this type of flour as well. It kind of works, but it becomes something different. It's not quite as cookie-ish as I would like. So that's why I'm trying brownies instead, because I think a brownie-like texture works better with almond flour. And I think the almond might also give like a bit of a nutty flavor with the cocoa, which is gonna be really nice, I think. The only issue is it can be quite expensive in comparison to like regular flour or whatever. But I think it's worth it. Alright. Couple of cups of this. And then some of the sugar. I gotta be careful with this sugar, by the way, because if you put too much, it can like add like it can become too sweet essentially. So there you go. That's probably fine. I don't know if you could see that, but it like dusted up in my face. Jesus. Like I said, tiny bit of salt. That's enough. Tiny bit of baking powder. That's enough. And personally, because I like vanilla, and because I think vanilla is like also a flavor enhancer essentially in the end. Similar to how the salt makes sweet things like tastier, vanilla just enhances the cocoa flavor, weirdly enough, if you just put a little bit. So all of these things together, stir it. This like This isn't supposed to be a very thick, like dough or anything like that. It's like supposed to be kind of runny, is my goal at least. Relatively runny. Because I want it to be like fill out the corners of my pan. But this might be a bit too runny. I'm not sure. Looks like this now. I guess maybe I should try it. I don't know. Just to see if the cocoa flavor really is there. Yeah, I could definitely use more. I think the almond flour, like flour in general, removes a lot of flavors. And maybe this is just some old cocoa. I think I got it from my brother when he moved out like a year ago. He gave me this. So I think the cocoa is a bit old as well. But I'm just gonna thicken it up slightly with a bit more flour. And honestly, maybe just a tiny bit more sugar as well. But other than that, it was good. There I go. Now, as I said, I preheated the oven to like a medium high-ish level. And hopefully what that does is give me a like a nice like crust on the top while still being kind of gooey in the middle. I'm not sure if that's how it's gonna work, but I can dream, I can hope. Alright. I think that this is about it. I don't think it gets better than this. Yeah, it does drop off. Kind of clumpy though. I think technically you're supposed to have more butter in. I'm gonna do it like this instead. I have here some coconut oil, and coconut and chocolate is a very good mix. So to oil it up just slightly, I'll just use a few tablespoons of coconut oil. I don't know if that's fine, but I hope it's fine. And like coconut oil can be very, very slippery, so I'll close it before I do anything else. Because if I get any of that coconut oil anywhere in my kitchen that is not like inside of its own glass jar, I can't hold it anymore. Alright. It's a little bit more liquidy, which I think is good. Well combined as well. Alright. It looks a bit like chocolate pudding, weirdly enough. So I'm just gonna try to pour it up. I don't know. This part, I know you could like use butter and then put like some sort of flour or breadcrumb or maybe even cocoa powder at the bottom. But I'm just gonna use the baking powder because it's gonna be easier afterwards. I think. At least, I hope. Let's see. Let's just hope this works. I'm gonna go and grab a spatula, I think. Because there's a lot of stuff still inside. There you go. Get rid of the fork. What the fork? I'm not sure if this is gonna work out at all the way I want it to, but like, at least I've tried it. And that's all that matters. James, don't burn down my place. Nah, I wouldn't do that. You're right, I wouldn't do that. I hope you're doing well, James. Having a good day. Honestly, it feels like I'm burning up the place, but that's just because it's so fucking warm outside today. It's probably not the hottest day of the year, but like, god damn, today has been insane. Like, I'm sweating while I'm just baking, like what the fuck? When will I make a stream for Hitman? I mean, we already finished Hitman. We finished Hitman a couple... Oh, we finished Hitman. But I might do some more streams of Freelancer. Okay, I'm just gonna spread this out real quick. It fills up the pan about halfway, it seems like, which I think is fine. I just don't want the paper to be completely down dipped in, because there might be some like puffing up during its baking time. Not quite sure. I think that's fine. There I go. Good enough. Yeah, and then we just fill that up with water so it's easy to rinse afterwards. It's been raining for you, but you're also you're in Eminem hoodies that came yesterday. Nice. Ooh. Is it like an official one? It's always nice to have some merch from your favorite artists. Right. I'm just gonna put like some relatively chunky pieces of chocolate. I don't know. This is just like some basic dark baking chocolate, so I'm going to just put some like chunky pieces on top, which hopefully, as it melts in the oven, it'll like help go up like the center or whatever. I'm not sure if that's a thing, but like I hope so. But yeah, I've been super lucky this week. There's like this music, or like there's a festival basically in my city, right? Where the city itself has paid a bunch of artists to show up, to just play out on the street for free for everyone. So I've been able to catch a few like pretty okay bands. I went yesterday and caught a guy who he's the singer of one of my favorite bands. But he went solo a couple of years ago before I found out about them. And so now he mainly plays his own music, of course. But he did do like 2 covers from the band that I really like. And so I was super lucky with that. And I really enjoyed it. So it's been really nice to be able to catch some live music for free. And obviously, if there was merch, I might have bought some. I don't know. Yeah, you cannot buy it again. It was limited. Ah, well that's nice though. Having limited edition stuff is always like... It always feels good to have it. Especially if you really like the designs and stuff as well. I'm very picky usually with my... Like with the things that I buy. Especially when it comes to merch. Like I need to both like the person and I need to like the actual clothing item. Or else I don't think it's worth it, if that makes sense. I have a cool table. It's just like a bar table, kinda. Tall, black, handsome. But it's really nice. It also fits very well in my apartment, because I have a very small apartment. And so having like a bar table can allow like 3 or maybe even 4 people to eat around the same table without it taking so much space. Like in my kitchen area, basically, which is really good. Then again, I also don't feed a lot of people. I mean, I live alone, so you know, I don't really use this table for much other than I actually do my dishes and then I put them on a drying rack on this table most of the time. But okay, let's see. The entire thing fell to pieces. Okay, I can't really show you, but I've added a bunch of dark chocolate on top, basically. So now I'm just gonna put this in the oven and see what happens, okay? There you go. Medium high in the middle of... Hello? Okay. For a second my mic stopped showing up as it working, so don't worry about it. But yeah, this is a very good table. I think I need to clean up a bit real quick. And now wait, timer. We are at 32 minutes. I think in like 15 minutes or so I want to check out if it's done, basically. That's the goal at least. So I'm just gonna swiftly put like this back into the cupboards and everything, so like it doesn't go stale or anything, because that would suck. And then we're playing GRIS. Put a timer on. Okay, if you say so. If you're gonna force me. Let's see. What's that? 15 minutes, right? Let's say it's been like a minute, so I'm gonna put 13 minutes. Then we're gonna check it out, and if it looks like it might be done, I'll be pulling it out. And if not, we're sticking it back in. Honestly, today is such a warm day. I don't understand it at all. It's crazy. Like, I know in some places, like 27 degrees Celsius is like baby heat in some places, but like for me, it's like I'm melting over here, you know? It's a nice top I got on. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's from the merch brand Alien. Oh, maybe I can. Yeah, it's like this is actually merch from a YouTuber who I watched a lot a couple of years ago. Like, technically it's not merch because it's a separate, like, clothing brand, but I mean, I wouldn't have known about it if it wasn't for the fact that he was the one who did it, basically. Yeah, I think it's kind of cool. I've used it a lot, actually, and especially this white one is very nice to have, especially during summer. I've used it a lot, like, going to music festivals or just, like, hanging out in cool places. I'm not really like I don't usually like just pure white t-shirts, right? So having one with like an actual cool like print on top, which is like it's high quality. Like I've had it for a couple of years at least, since I was maybe. It has to be before I was 18, right? I think it was maybe 17 or something. I'm unsure. Yeah, I've had it for a long time at least, and it still looks the same as it did, basically. Maybe a bit washed out, but that's because I've paid bad attention to it. But it's still like high contrasts, good quality, feels very nice, breathable, soft. Highly recommend. Actually, I'm gonna go grab a towel real quick to dry off my table and then myself. There we go. And then I'm putting dish in the wash. Because this cloth has gone through some shit today. There you go. Now this actually looks like a perfectly new table. Alright. So I can start to smell the chocolate melting on top, which I think is a good thing, right? That has to be a good thing. Yeah. I guess maybe I should start setting up for the GRIS stream as we're waiting, because like it's, what, 8 minutes left and there's... I mean, I can clean. Do you want to watch me do the dishes? I don't think you want to watch me do the dishes, do you? I'm just gonna move the table to the side. And like I said, since it's a bar stool or a bar table, I have bar stools to match with it. Pretty nice, actually. Not necessarily the world's most comfortable chairs, but they definitely do the job. Did I ever tell you the story of how I got these scars? Sorry. I mean, did I ever tell you how I got those chairs? Because so they were technically birthday gifts, I think, because I moved like maybe half a month or like a month before my birthday, basically. And so as a birthday gift, I got like the table and chairs. But the issue was because we had to like send them, we had to like send after them, and that was the time when I don't think like most places today, like they do, like they can drive the items to you. Like when I bought my new bed, they literally just drove the bed here and like put it outside my door. But when I got the table, they had to send it to a like pickup station, like say 1,000 meters away, like a kilometer away or something. And like normally walking that path is not very far, or like it doesn't feel that bad. But and honestly, with the table it was fine because we were 2 people carrying it. But then the chairs came, and the chairs came almost fully assembled. So basically it was this, but there was a box around it which was obviously larger than the chair themselves. And there were 2 chairs in each of the boxes. So it was super heavy, and it had no handles, nothing to carry it with. and I just had to we had to carry it like all the way, which let's just say it did not end well for our hands. Basically, I was super tired afterwards, but they fit nicely in here, so it all ended well. All's good, all's well that ends well, as they say. All right, I'm gonna turn you guys over here now. Ah, sorry, I almost fucking killed you. All right. Oh, hello. Little guy. He was standing here, waiting for us. There you go. Just turned my monitor as well. I need to lower you as well. But yeah, that was bad, James. It was bad. It was not very fun. We didn't have a great time, but it was a bonding moment, and I mean, we've been joking about it like since, like talking about, oh, remember the time when we fucking we had to carry the shares. It's a bit of a meme, to be honest. You don't want to be small though. I mean, you're just a little bit shorter, like this much shorter. And now you can actually see me instead of just seeing like from my neck down. Or maybe you want me to be faceless. Faceless streams? Is that a thing? Maybe we should start doing that. No one can actually see me. What the hell's going on? Alright, cool. Also, is the music still fine? Tell me if it's like too loud or anything. Because at this point, I don't know. Okay, let's move you here. Turn you back down. Cool. But yeah, you can probably see in my face that it's actually like so warm in here right now. It's insane. So yeah. What else? Yeah, let's just start up GRIS for now. Because then it's easy to just flip over. Have I got a fan? Yes, I have a fan. This is my fan. It's actually a really good fan. Because, like, I don't know if you can hear it right now. But, like, it's not super loud. And it works well when I'm streaming. Because if... so you can't even hear it right now when it's right next to you. Yeah, exactly. And this is when it's, like, on the second... like, yeah, like, this is when it's, like, halfway strong. And this is strong enough to keep me cool while streaming. But then there's this level, and this is like the third level, and now you probably should start to hear it slightly while I'm talking, unless the music is covering it. But this is what I use when it's like super warm. But yeah, you can hear that. But if I put it over there... Right? So now it's a bit further away, right? But you can't... I'm gonna guess that you can't hear that one. Exactly, you can't hear it now because it's insane. It's one of the best fans ever, in my opinion. It's just so good. Because it's like now it's almost cool because of it, and it's aimed like straight at you, like the mic and me, and still you can't hear it. Really nice. Because I had an old fan. Did I throw it out? No, okay, I left it at home. So yeah, I had an old fan, which, like, it sounded like this one does now when it's super good, when it was at its worst. And then when I had it at, like, this level, you would hear it even though it was further away than this is now. And it would still be, like, about this power. It was super shit. So I'm super happy that I bought this fan, and I've used it essentially during every stream. For the past, like, 2 years or something. Okay, there's about a minute left. But it is starting to smell. I think I want to go take a peek, but I know taking a peek might be a bad idea, because then I'm letting out the warm, like, air, the heat from the oven. But I'll check it out. But it smelled really nice, actually. I don't know how it's gonna end up once we like actually like chop it up and eat it in bits, but like right now it's very nice. You know, it feels like my mic has been boosted. Yo, is that Tim? How are you, Tim? Okay, now when I check my microphone, it actually peaks a lot, which I think means that my mic has been boosted. Okay, now the timer also said, Jesus, there's so many things at the same time. Or maybe it's just close. Is Kim kissing you? Oh, Tim kissing you. Aww. Oh, he's such a good boy. All right. I think I'm gonna try to move over to. Is it this one? Yeah, there you are. Try to get back into the game. Yeah, my mic is peaking. Why is it peaking? Something here is off. Okay. Okay, is it? No, it's still way too loud, which is weird. Or maybe there's something else going on. Or maybe I'm just fucking going crazy. OBS is weird, maybe. I did an update recently, so it might be that. But I'm gonna check the brownies now. And then we'll look at it at the end of stream, I think. Because it's gonna have to cool down before I can chop it up anyway. Okay, so good news is it's not burnt. Bad news is it's probably gonna need at least 5 more minutes. Which I kind of was expecting, but like, you know, better be safe than sorry. I would rather have an unburnt piece of food than a burnt piece of food, if that makes sense. Alright. Let's see here. Whoop. Okay. I guess we could just jump into GRIS for now. Because I don't think there's so much left of the game either. So this should be the last stream, because based upon how long this game takes and everything, this should be very close to the end, I think. So hopefully this is. Also, I need to move you this way. There you go. Now also, I think I need to fix the lighting. But yeah, we can continue and hopefully it will load in slowly. Alright, nice. Here we are. A bit more moody lighting. Something that actually fits the aesthetic, and then I also need I need to change the game on Twitch so that they don't ban me for streaming in just chatting when I'm actually playing a game. I don't know, I think that's a thing. Alright, Tim, are you ready for the gameplay now? Here we are. Okay, let's see here. I need to break the pots, right? So we can use the birds. And this takes us upwards, yeah. Oh, yeah, but before we can do this, we needed, yeah, we need a bunch of stars before we can actually move on. So I need to explore to the left and right, I think. And now, because I have the singing ability, I'm gonna be able to like speak with the trees. basically. And they will allow me to fly, I think. Although that doesn't really tell me that much. Because I can go up here. But do I want to? Probably. Are you happy that we're finally playing the game, Tim? Here we are. Maybe Tim likes the singing as well. It is a very pretty song she's singing. I also want to see if I can reach the other side of this. Yes, I can. Huge. I'm not sure if that gives me anything special, but... Oh, okay. There's just a door here. Okay, fair. And then I can't get past here either? No. Can I break this? Can I sing to it? I wonder why this area exists. Can Tim have treats? Yes. Tim can always have treats. It is a Wednesday, after all, and in Sweden, Wednesday's actually Little Saturday. And everyone knows you get to have candy on Saturdays. It's one of those weird things. I don't know where it comes from, but it's a thing. If I can bake brownies, Tim can have a treat. What's this? Orange birds? Orange, you glad to see me? Wait, do I go left or right? Oh, okay, I can't go left. Dude. He's having his treats right now. Let's go! Happy Tim is a good Tim. Oh, wait. It's disappearing. It's disappearing. Need to be fast. Need to be fast. Need to be fast. Ah! Get the birds. Woo! So, these light things, they actually create, like, buildings or whatever. They're the ones that allow me to, like, stand on the platforms. So, if I find, like, these light birds, they're gonna make a platform for me to stand on, and I need to be fast before the platform is gone, basically. Okay. Other side of the world. Huge. So pretty! Holy shit. It's all like a watercoloring book. Sing for you. Ah, they become platforms. Huge. I wonder if I need to go to the left before I go to the right. It's a very comfy vibe. I would recommend this to a lot of people, actually. I know some people who might enjoy this. There you go. And right in time for me to go check my buns, I was about to say. Alright, I'll real quickly be back. Alright, I guess you can just stay watching the beautiful scenery. You glad you picked this game? Yeah, me too. It's been so fun. Oh, hell yeah! Woo! I don't know if you can see this. Maybe that's a bit small. Sorry. Let's do it like this real quick. Oh, sorry. God, it's dark. But that's the baking. Sorry. I just had to show you that before I put it to the side. Tim's looking at the food. I'm not surprised. It looked fucking amazing and it smells really good. It's crazy because I lifted it out of the tin, right? Just to put it to the side because it's gonna be cooled down faster like that. And it's dense. It's super heavy. I love it. I'm super excited about it. But I can't test it out until at the end of stream. I need to finish GRIS first. But Tim knows what's up with good food. I can tell. He knows when it's time for snackies. He knows when a brownie's good. Hell yeah. Am I just gonna keep walking to the left? Oh hey, friend. I'm gonna YOLO! Am I gonna die? No, okay. Oh! Slidey slide! Huge! Oh, this is such a vibe though, right? That can't just be me. Tim tried to eat your dinner yesterday. You had ham and chips. He loves ham. I mean, I would too. Ham is good. Tim has good taste. I'm telling you right now. He knows what's up. Fish? Whee! Ah, ah. Is that a bird? Ham, chicken, and fish he likes. Nice. Well, those are some of the best meats as well. Good sources of protein. Am I supposed to go here? No, I'm not supposed to go here. I'm supposed to go to the right. But I can get a cool boost. Whee! Actually, I might want to actually sing to this one. Because this one actually gives me a bird. Nice. Yeah, dude, I forgot if I had turned off my oven and I got super scared that I left it on. But no, I hadn't. It is off. I am a careful young man who lives alone in his apartment. Oh wait, down here? How the fuck do I get this? Not like that. Huh, weird. That's good you have it off. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, did I think I heard the sound of my fan actually. And I thought for a second that it was the fan from the oven. And I was like, no, but I turned it off. Can I do this? Oh, that's cool. And then this gives me a platform. It's a spider! Ugh. It follows my command. Oh my god, legendary. Ah, ah. I'm gonna put the spider underneath here, I think. And then stop it, maybe? Sing? Yeah, huge. Oh, so the spider just follows whichever, like, direction I'm walking. Okay, I don't actually have to stand on it. Tim's falling asleep to the music? Aww. Honestly, I would too. If I wasn't just so in awestruck of, like, the visuals. Maybe I should start doing that. Maybe I should start listening to music as I go to sleep. So I know for some people that's like a good thing that helps them sleep faster. Oh, okay, can't walk through here. Cool. Just had to make sure. Okay. Up and about. Who made this game? Good question, actually. It definitely says somewhere, but I actually don't remember. I could probably just Google it, I guess. I'm pretty sure it's like a solo developer, or at least a like a smaller indie team, if that in any case. Maybe not a solo developer, because the art is just too good, but it's probably like a smaller indie studio, because it's published by Devolver, the guys who like they basically only publish indie games anyway. And this might actually be like a first game. I don't remember. Butterfly! Wait. Oh, and is it a butterfly on the other side as well? Or is that something else? That feels like it's something else. It's a bigger butterfly. Nomad Studios, okay. I'll be honest, I'm not sure if I recognize the name. But it's a very pretty game. No, I'm too good at video games. Fuck. I got too much height, too much skill. There you go, nice and easy, breezy. We need one more star, I think, and then we can leave with the color. Whee! It's such a cozy game. Like, if I had this on the Switch, I would have loved to just, like, walk through it, like, in the evening. Just kind of relax before bed, you know? I feel like this works perfectly as one of those games. I recently played, do you know Moomin? Or Moomin, I guess? The little white troll? Because they recently, like, released a game about Snufkin, a character in Moomin, he's kind of, like, eccentric. He plays the harmonica, and like just lives in the forest and loves everything living. He's kind of based, not gonna lie. But yeah, they made a game about him. And it's very, very cute. And it's kind of similar in, like, it's both got this, like, watercolor style, and it's got a bunch of puzzles. But it also has, like, storylines and side quests with some of the like, Moomin characters. We don't know that? Yeah, that's fair. It's Finnish originally, or like, and so obviously as a Swede, we know about it. And apparently it's super big in Japan as well. Basically, every Swede knows about it, basically. Because we all grow up with it. And like, sure, it might be a bit childish, but it's like, Tove Jansson, the woman who wrote it, was very good at, like, conveying very adult topics in a very, like, sweet and, like, child-friendly way. And like, the characters are just really, really fun. But now we have a path to the beyond. Okay. Is it the bird? Is it the evil bird? Yeah. But maybe you're not so evil anymore. Maybe we can be friends. It's got a girl's face. Oh, it's about inner demons. I see. It's all a metaphor. She stole the color again. We gotta do it all again. That goes pretty hard. That goes very hard, actually. Damn. I can move right and left. Okay. You can get through this, girl. Just push through. I believe in you. So I'm just gonna assume, like, I was supposed to say pillars, but the statues kind of are her, like, inner demons and like self-image, confidence, and everything. I'm choosing to believe that. And that, like, a world that's dark is like this colorless, sad, dredged world is her inner turmoil. Wait, I just got an achievement called acceptance. Someone died, huh? Someone important. It's like the 5 stages of grief. It's all crumbling down. Are we trying to, like, keep their memory together? The memory of the person who she lost? Accepting that they're gone, but, like, honoring their memory? And now nothing can touch you. You're out of the depths. You're pieced back together. Or maybe it's all consuming. No. Okay, I'm getting chills. Holy fuck. This is like super powerful. I don't know why, but like goddamn. Like I'm actually stunned, you know, like I'm lost for words, because that was very, that felt very powerful. Jesus, so now we're just moving on, I guess. Combining like a very powerful imagery with very powerful like messaging and like yeah, and strong musical themes. It's actually really good, really well made. You're leaving out into the brightness? I guess white is technically all colors at the same time, huh? And there you go. A game by Nomada Studio. Definitely not the longest game in the world, but definitely very powerful. Okay, so Conrad Rosett, lead art. Yeah, I mean, obviously the artists and graphic designers and everything. Great job. There's actually more people here than I would have thought. But it makes sense, because obviously a lot of like everything that the game does, it does basically perfectly. So it makes sense that they have a lot of people who will like remake or this additional game design or touch-ups and stuff. The sound design was crazy, Ruben. Or Ruben, maybe. Damien Sanchez. And then obviously some cinematic animations, of course. Which is different from in-game animations. Libardo Borges. So I'm guessing it's some kind of a Spanish or maybe Portuguese studio. Could be, you know, Brazilian or something as well. Not sure. But if this is like one of their, like if they have made more games after this, I would love to play them. Because this is very very powerful, like I said. Let's see here. What were we called? Nomada Studio. They've made a game called 12 Minutes, it seems like. And Neva, coming 2024. So if it's out, it will be available. So it's not out yet, but it looks very pretty, similar style. Actually, a lot, very similar. I think it's just a follow-up, no? No, actually, it has nothing to do with it, but it's... But it looks so similar. I'll actually show you. Because this is insane. Let's see, where are you? There you are. Wait, no, that's the wrong one. There you go. So here you have their website, basically. I'm just gonna do it like this. And like you can see, it has a very similar, like, feel to GRIS in its, like, visual style. It's not out yet, apparently. But when it is, I think I want to stream it as well. Because it's, obviously, since it's similar and I really like this. Do you have anything else? Studio. No, just some sort of information about the studio and a shop. You can buy merch! You can buy a little dude! Oh my god, I kind of really want a little dude now. Yeah, like these shirts are also nice. Pins, oh my god! Yeah, well, a little dude like this would be so cool to have. Fan gamer. Oh, it's sold out! Oh, sad. But it's a really cool game. I appreciated that. That was really fun. Yeah. That was GRIS. And now we've baked a cake. Or a cake. Brownies. So I'm just gonna go shop one up. Let's get you back in here. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. This is the one I wanna have. There you go. There we go. Sweet. I'm just gonna move you to the side so I can actually see the chat once again. Because I want to be able to see the chat even if I stand up. I'll be back real soon. Woo. Okay, so it's still a bit hot on the inside, but look at that! Look at these, man. It's not super. It's very moist. It's like kind of spongy, of course, and because I added that extra chocolate on the top, it has that runniness, which looks really nice. So I'ma just try it. Why am I standing up? I could sit down. Here we go. Jesus Christ. Whew. Just take a bite. Mmm. It actually works very well. It has a very nice dark chocolate flavor. It's obviously not runny anymore. So it is well baked, but it's very moist. I was afraid that it would be dry because it looked so, like, well done on the top, but it's actually very moist inside. I actually did a pretty good fucking job, holy shit. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually kind of proud of myself for making something that good. But that was today's stream. And now I'm very fatty around my fingers, fuck, wait. I didn't want to turn off the stream with my fatty fingers, because then I would ruin my mouse, I think. So here we are. Yeah. I appreciate everyone who's been here today. I hope you've had a good time. I've had a good time, and now I have some good times to look forward to in a brownie format, which is pretty cool. So yeah, remember, have a great time. Hope you're doing well. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Remember to eat well and sleep well, and I will see you in the next stream. Bye bye.